Have you ever questioned why, despite eating well, exercising, and doing everything correctly, your legs feel weaker? Why does it seem like the steps are becoming steeper? Why does it take a little longer now than it used to just to get out of a chair? Is it simply aging? Or is there another factor that is quietly and subtly hurting you? This is where you might be surprised. It's not always about what you're not doing. In fact, you may already be doing it, completely unaware of how harmful it actually is. The majority of seniors make a quiet mistake every single day, and they do it confidently, believing they're making the right choice because they've been told all their lives that fruits are healthy, natural, and good for the body. And for the most part, that's true. Many fruits are filled with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and nutrients that support overall health. But here's the reality that almost nobody discusses. Not every fruit is suitable for elderly individuals. In fact, some fruits, the very ones we consume weekly without question, can slowly weaken the legs, cause knee pain, aggravate joint inflammation, and make simple activities like walking more difficult over time. Fruits that are widely promoted as helpful might actually be quietly detrimental to your mobility, balance, and leg strength. As we age, our bodies undergo many changes. Our circulation weakens, our metabolism slows down, and the foods that once supported our health can begin to have different effects. This is especially true for certain fruits. They may appear harmless. They may taste delicious and sweet, but inside, they can contain high levels of acids, sugars, and other substances that can spike blood sugar levels, trigger joint inflammation, and ultimately weaken your legs. The worst part is that the damage they cause is gradual. It creeps in slowly, so subtly that you don't even realize it's happening. You might wake up one day with sharp pain in your calves, persistent discomfort in your thighs, or an odd tightness in your knees after only a short walk. These symptoms don't seem to have any immediate cause, but they might be connected to what you're eating. Today, we're going to reveal the 7 deadliest fruits that any senior over 60 should stay away from, especially if you want to protect your legs from long-term pain, weakness, and damage. Despite their seemingly innocent appearance, none of these fruits are entirely safe. And once you learn the truth, you may never look at your fruit bowl the same way again. So, stay with me until the end if you value your strength and want to maintain steady, strong, and pain-free legs. Your body might be waiting for this wake-up call. But wait a moment before we dive in. If you're concerned about your health, take a second to click the subscribe button and enable notifications, because it's here that we reveal the truths that few dare to discuss. I also want to know if you're with me. If you're watching right now and this video resonates with you, type 1 in the comments section. If not, type 0. You might not realize how important your voice truly is. Let's begin by discussing the first fruit on our list. This fruit has long been praised for its supposed anti-inflammatory properties, but it may be doing more harm than good for seniors. Let's talk about pineapple. Pineapple, grown in tropical climates, juicy, refreshing, and delicious, has been hailed for years as a natural anti-inflammatory because of a substance it contains called bromelain. However, here's the twist. While many people believe pineapple helps reduce inflammation, it may actually be quietly contributing to leg weakness in older adults. Pineapple contains strong acids and natural sugars, and these sugars aren't as harmless as they might seem, especially once you're over the age of 60. Let me explain. As we age, our blood vessels become more delicate and sensitive. They don't handle sugar spikes as well as they used to. Even though pineapple does have its advantages, it delivers a powerful dose of natural sugar directly into the bloodstream. What does this mean? It means that pineapple raises your blood sugar levels quickly. Those tiny blood vessels that supply blood to your legs, feet, and muscles can get damaged from these sudden spikes. As circulation gradually worsens, less oxygen reaches your legs. And you know what that leads to? Pain, fatigue, swelling. After even a short walk, you may feel a dull, dragging ache in your legs. When standing, you might feel stiffness in your knees. Your ankles may hurt even after sitting for hours. There's more to this. Pineapple is not only sweet, it's also acidic. That acid can irritate your joints, especially if you already deal with inflammation or arthritis. It can fuel the burning sensation that lingers in your ankles, hips, and knees, making the discomfort even worse. Some people even report that their legs feel heavier after eating pineapple, almost like the strength is slowly draining away. There's also another crucial point to consider. If you're taking medications, especially blood thinners, the bromelain enzyme in pineapple can interact with these drugs. It can either make the medication stronger than intended or weaken its effectiveness, creating unpredictable and potentially dangerous effects. But the most hazardous aspect of all is this. Pineapple's harmful effects aren't immediately obvious. You won't experience significant side effects right away. There's no instant pain, no sudden warning signs. Instead, it infiltrates quietly over time until one day you realize you can't move like you used to. The saddest part? Most seniors have no idea that the fruit they're consuming for supposed health benefits may actually be contributing to the weakness they feel in their legs year after year. So what can you do? You don't have to hate pineapple or eliminate it entirely, but you need to be informed and cautious, especially if you've been experiencing ongoing leg pain, stiffness, or unexplained swelling. The damage may be subtle, but it's very real. Now, if a fruit that's supposed to have anti-inflammatory benefits like pineapple can be this harmful for aging legs, what about the next one? It's soft, it's sweet, it's known for boosting muscle strength and potassium levels, but it may be deceiving you too. Let's talk about it next. Bananas, the second fruit. Bananas, the imposter of muscle. Soft, sweet, and high in potassium. Bananas are often celebrated as a great food option. Many people believe they provide energy, help avoid cramps, and benefit muscles overall. For many, bananas are considered a quick and healthy snack. However, the situation is not as simple for elders. Bananas are rich in natural sugars and quick-digesting carbohydrates. This means that shortly after eating, your blood sugar levels rise significantly. When this happens regularly, your body starts to resist insulin. This frequent rise in resistance slowly weakens the blood flow in your body. Inflammation begins to increase over time. Your legs, which already face circulation challenges as you age, suffer even more from this situation. You may start to experience a dull soreness when walking or climbing stairs. After meals, your legs might feel heavy, and your calves can become stiff. But the story doesn't end there. Bananas can also cause your body to retain more fluid, especially if you already have underlying heart problems. This fluid retention leads to stiff joints, swollen feet, and ankles. What makes this effect even more concerning is how silently it happens. You might continue eating bananas, believing they are helping your muscles, while they are subtly draining your strength. The worst part is that these effects don't appear immediately. Over time, however, eating bananas can make it harder to move comfortably and may increase your level of discomfort and pain. If you notice heavy, aching, or swollen legs after meals, consider the fruits you are consuming. Bananas may not be as friendly as they seem. While they're known for supporting muscles, these small, charming, and seemingly innocent fruits could be contributing to joint discomfort and burning sensations. Now, let's discuss grapes, the third fruit. Grapes, small in size, yet they can have a significant inflammatory effect. They appear harmless, tiny, juicy, and easy to eat as a snack. Grapes enjoy a good reputation. Heart-healthy, loaded with antioxidants, and widely regarded as a smart snack choice. However, many people, especially elders, are not aware of the hidden dangers associated with grapes. For seniors, consuming grapes may lead to mild leg pain, stiffness, and inflammation. The reason lies in fructose, a type of sugar that grapes contain in considerable amounts. Fructose, when consumed in high concentrations, is directly absorbed by the liver. When your liver can't fully process it, the excess fructose turns into fat and uric acid. This is where the real trouble starts, especially for your joints. Uric acid builds up in joints like the toes, ankles, and knees. It causes a burning ache and swelling that can appear unexpectedly. That nagging pain that makes even a short walk difficult, that piercing pain in your big toe at night, that sudden stiffness in your calves, all of these may stem from something as minor as a handful of grapes, causing your uric acid levels to spike. But that's not all. Chronic inflammation in your body is further fueled by fructose. This means slower movement, more pressure, and persistent stiffness. Grapes are also easy to overconsume because they are small and light. You may think you're having just a light snack, but before you know it, you've eaten 2 or 3 cups. All that sugar accumulates quickly. So while grapes may seem like a nutritious choice, they could be subtly reducing your flexibility, weakening your legs, and making them less comfortable as you age. If you've been eating grapes regularly and notice increasing stiffness and swelling, it may be time to reconsider how healthy they really are for you. However, grapes aren't the only delicious fruit that could be harmful. There's another, one that is bright, juicy, and famous for its hydrating properties. But don't be deceived. Though it tastes like water and seems refreshing, it behaves much like sugar inside your body. Let's talk about watermelon, the fourth fruit, often thought of as the ultimate hydrator. Watermelon is light, refreshing, and widely viewed as a symbol of summer hydration. It feels safe to eat, low in calories, mostly made up of water. However, the secret lies in its glycemic index, which is extremely high. This means watermelon raises your blood sugar levels very quickly, much like eating candy. For seniors, these rapid sugar spikes can be especially harmful. Let's break it down. When your blood sugar rises quickly, your body releases insulin to manage it. But as you age, your body's ability to regulate insulin weakens. This leads to increased inflammation, especially in areas with poor circulation. And where does this usually show up? In your calves, ankles, and knees. You might experience leg tiredness soon after eating watermelon, a dull ache during quick strolls, or persistent swelling around your ankles. Simple tasks like climbing stairs might begin to feel like climbing a mountain. Although watermelon feels light and easy on the tongue, it acts like a deceptive trap, slowly wearing down your legs over time. Because it is so juicy and refreshing, people often eat large amounts. One slice easily turns into 2, then 3. The more you consume, the more sugar floods your system, increasing stress and inflammation. You may think you're simply hydrating, but instead, your blood sugar is spiking, your circulation is struggling, and your legs are quietly suffering the consequences. Does watermelon truly help seniors stay hydrated? Or is each refreshing bite secretly adding to your discomfort and making movement increasingly difficult over time? The sweetness of these fruits can often hide their long-term effects. For seniors who already face circulation and joint issues, what seems like a harmless snack may be quietly worsening stiffness, swelling, and chronic leg pain. Movement can sometimes signal it's time to rethink our habits. If the watermelon sitting on your plate is behaving erratically, and lately your legs have been feeling more tired than usual, it might be worth paying attention. Now, let's shift our focus to fruit that most people immediately associate with vitamin C, health juices, immunity-boosting drinks, and breakfast spreads. Seniors, however, may face a different reality, one where this fruit triggers an acidic reaction that negatively affects their joints. We're talking about oranges. Oranges, the fifth fruit, the acid attack on joints. Oranges are popular, widely available, and often considered a symbol of health. They're vibrant, have a fresh scent, and are present everywhere, from breakfast tables to health supplements and juice bottles. They are known to be rich in vitamin C, which is touted for boosting immunity. However, beneath this bright and wholesome image lies a hidden issue, particularly for seniors aged 60 and above. The very citrus acid that makes oranges so appealing can secretly irritate aging joints. Although it's normal for oranges to be rich in citrus, this abundance of acid can silently trigger joint discomfort, especially if one is already grappling with inflammation, stiffness, or arthritis. You might start your day feeling a bit stiff in your knees, notice lingering hip pain, or experience discomfort in your legs after sitting for a long period. Over time, you may observe reduced mobility and increased swelling. At first, these symptoms might be attributed simply to aging. But what if the daily habit of drinking orange juice every morning is actually contributing to the pain you're hoping to avoid? Here's what's really happening inside your body. The citric acid in oranges doesn't just stay in your stomach. Once it enters your bloodstream, it starts to affect your joints' delicate tissues. The combination of citric acid with the natural sugars found in oranges leads to blood sugar fluctuations, which in turn contribute to widespread inflammation. This inflammation can spread to your knees, ankles, and calves, making each step feel heavier and more painful. While younger individuals may not feel these effects as prominently, Seniors with aging joints and slower circulation are far more susceptible. What's most concerning is that many seniors continue consuming oranges with the belief that they're making a healthy choice, unaware that they might actually be contributing to their discomfort. Green apples, the sixth fruit, a secret cause of leg pain. Next, let's talk about another seemingly safe fruit that might not be as harmless as it appears. Green apples. Crisp, clean, and lower in sugar, green apples are often perceived as a healthy alternative, especially for seniors looking to reduce sugar intake. They appear fresh and organic, offering a tart flavor that many associate with purity and health. However, they conceal hidden risks that could lead to nighttime cramping, stiff knees, and aching hips. Green apples pose a dual threat: malic acid and hidden natural sugar. The malic acid, responsible for the apple's sour taste, can become increasingly problematic as we age. While younger digestive systems may handle malic acid without issue, aging digestive tracts become more sensitive. Malic acid doesn't just stop at digestion. Once absorbed into the bloodstream, it can irritate joint tissues, leading to discomfort. After consuming green apples, some elderly individuals might experience severe hip or thigh pain, while others might notice a subtle burning sensation in their feet or tightness in their knees. These symptoms don't appear overnight, but develop gradually as the acid accumulates in the body over time. Now, let's address the sugar content. Despite tasting less sweet than red apples, green apples still contain natural sugars. For seniors with slower metabolisms, these sugars can cause fluctuations in blood sugar levels. This instability may lead to tired calves, nighttime leg cramps, morning stiffness, or even weakness when climbing stairs. The most deceptive part is that green apples are often eaten raw as a quick snack, or even late at night before bed. This regular, seemingly innocent consumption exposes the body continuously to these effects. They may look wholesome and beneficial, but for aging bodies, green apples could be subtly contributing to difficulty in walking, joint stiffness, and restless nights. Mango, the seventh fruit, a sugar explosion for your joints. Finally, let's discuss a tropical favorite that many adore, the mango. Juicy, soft, and almost candy-like, mangoes are a summertime delight enjoyed by people of all ages. But for seniors who experience joint weakness and leg pain, mangoes might pose a hidden danger. The primary concern lies in their high natural sugar content, and not just a small amount. Mangoes pack a significant sugar punch that can rapidly spike blood sugar levels. For younger, more active individuals, the body may handle these spikes with relative ease. But after the age of 60, metabolism slows, and insulin sensitivity often decreases. The sugar rush caused by mango consumption triggers an insulin spike, followed by a crash. Every time this cycle repeats, the body experiences deep-seated inflammation, especially targeting the soft tissue surrounding joints, such as the ankles, hips, and knees. If nerve issues are also present, one might experience burning sensations in the toes, persistent tingling, evening swelling around the feet, or creeping heaviness in the legs. The tricky part about mangoes is that they feel light and refreshing, leading people to consume larger portions without realizing the cumulative effect. This deceptive lightness is irrelevant to how the body processes the sugar content. Each indulgence in mangoes can quietly contribute to joint pain, sluggish movement, and unsteady walking over time. Many elderly individuals enjoy consuming mangoes, believing they are a natural delight and a healthy choice. Indeed, mangoes are natural, and there's no denying their appeal. However, it's crucial to remember that just because something is natural doesn't automatically mean it's always safe or ideal, especially for those dealing with weaker circulation and aging joints. As people grow older, their bodies change, and what was once beneficial may no longer be the best option for maintaining good health. You've now seen the broader picture. Despite the glowing reputation of many fruits and their advertised health benefits, certain ones can present challenges for individuals over 60. Their bodies process foods differently now than when they were younger. Fortunately, there's a silver lining. While some fruits may be less suitable at this stage of life, others can serve as powerful allies. These supportive fruits help strengthen your legs, ease joint pain, and actively fight inflammation, making daily movements more comfortable and enjoyable. With this understanding in mind, let's shift our focus toward those fruits that can offer real benefits. Now that you're aware which fruits might be less ideal, it's time to discover the ones that can actually support your body's healing process. Eating the right fruits isn't just about curbing hunger. It's about providing your body with the nourishment it needs to repair, strengthen, and maintain optimal function. First, let's discuss berries, tiny but mighty. This category includes blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and more. Though small in size, these fruits pack a significant nutritional punch. They are filled with antioxidants, which help combat oxidative stress, a major contributor to aging and joint deterioration. Moreover, their low sugar content means they won't cause drastic spikes in blood sugar levels, making them particularly suitable for older adults. One of the most valuable benefits of regularly consuming berries is their positive effect on blood circulation, especially in the legs. Good circulation is crucial for mobility. Improved blood flow helps reduce stiffness, ease discomfort, and minimize swelling or edema in the legs and feet. Incorporating a daily serving of berries into your meals can greatly enhance your ability to move more freely and comfortably throughout the day. Next up are cherries. While they should be eaten in moderation, cherries offer distinct advantages. They contain natural compounds that work to lower uric acid levels, which is particularly helpful for individuals prone to gout, a painful condition that commonly affects the knees, toes, and other joints. Gout attacks can be incredibly painful, causing intense burning sensations and swelling. A small handful of cherries consumed regularly can help soothe these sore joints and reduce the frequency and intensity of flare-ups. The key here is moderation. A handful, not a bowlful, is sufficient to experience their therapeutic benefits without overloading the body. Moving on, let's talk about the often overlooked avocado, which, yes, is technically a fruit. Avocados are among the best foods you can eat to promote healthy joints. Rich in monounsaturated fats, they provide essential healthy fats that reduce inflammation throughout the body. These fats work like internal cushioning for your joints, making movement smoother and less painful. In addition, avocados help regulate insulin levels, ensuring your energy remains steady throughout the day without sudden blood sugar crashes. This consistent energy allows you to stay active and mobile, which is essential for maintaining muscle tone and joint flexibility as you age. If you're looking for something extremely gentle on your digestive system, papaya is an excellent option. This soft, tropical fruit contains enzymes such as papain that not only aid digestion, but also have anti-inflammatory properties. Efficient digestion allows your body to extract the maximum nutrients from your meals, fueling your system more effectively. A well-functioning digestive tract indirectly supports joint health by reducing systemic inflammation and improving nutrient absorption, both of which contribute to stronger joints and better mobility. Don't forget about pears. When eaten alongside a bit of fiber or protein, pears offer a delightful sweetness without flooding your body with excess sugar. Their gentle, steady energy release provides fuel for your muscles and joints, helping you stay active without placing unnecessary strain on your legs. Unlike some fruits that may work against your body's needs at this stage of life, these options support your overall health, enhance your vitality, and contribute to a balanced, more comfortable daily routine. It's essential to recognize that choosing the right fruits isn't just about personal preference. It's about making decisions that match your current stage of life. Your body's needs have shifted, and being aware of those changes allows you to support your health in ways that make a tangible difference. As you start making these thoughtful choices, you will begin to notice improvements, steadier steps, smoother movements, and brighter, more energized mornings. Now, as we approach the end of this discussion, I want to share some closing thoughts that are just for you. If you've stayed with me this far, it tells me that you care deeply about your health, your future, and your independence. And that's something truly admirable. Please hear this clearly. It's not too late for you to make positive changes. You still have plenty of time to strengthen your body, recover, and regain confidence in your movements. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. Aging can bring its fair share of challenges. The stiffness, the nagging joint pain, and the constant worry about falling or losing balance often creep in so gradually that you may not even realize how much they've limited you until one day you do. At times, it might feel as though your body is slipping out of your control, as if your once reliable strength is quietly fading away. But there's a powerful truth here. You are still in control of your choices, and small, mindful adjustments can make a world of difference. You don't need to adopt extreme diets or radical treatments to see progress. Instead, focus on small, manageable changes, one meal at a time, one fruit at a time, one positive decision at a time. Every small step you take builds upon the last, steadily moving you toward better health and greater independence. The fruits we discuss today aren't inherently bad, but they may no longer align with your body's current needs, and that's perfectly acceptable. Growing older isn't about surrendering. It's about becoming wiser, more intentional, and more in tune with your body's unique requirements. When you begin to eat mindfully and choose foods that nurture your circulation, strengthen your joints, and ease discomfort, you will feel the difference. Less pain, greater flexibility, smoother mornings, and lighter, more confident steps. That's the true reward of these mindful choices. This journey isn't about fear or strict limitations. It's about empowerment, resilience, and finding new ways to support your health. Now, I would love to hear from you. Please take a moment to share in the comments what you've learned today and what small change you're ready to commit to. When we share our stories and lessons, we uplift and inspire one another. If you found this video helpful, or if it opened your eyes even just a little, please don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future information that can make a real difference in your health journey. And before you leave, please type 1 if you found this video useful or 0 if you did not. You might not realize it, but your feedback is incredibly important to me and to others in this community. Stay strong, stay mindful, and always remember, your independence is carried by your legs,